Hi, this is Nicole, and today I want to talk about a couple things. Right now, I want to talk about planning. I have been getting better with my life as a whole, and one of the things that I've gotten better with is planning for my life. I actually created a whole system for planning and organizing myself. I cannot wait to get to show you guys. I don't have the planner right now, but what's happened is I started to create a system. I basically organized all of the things that are going on in my life and just put them on paper, period. For myself, all my kids, my husband, and our businesses. And so what I'm doing is I'm just getting everything out of my mind and onto paper. I have it separated and organized by categories. So like there's education, there's health, there's business, there's money. And each of those has their own task list. All the things or all the things that had to be done on those in those areas are on that paper. Each person has their own personal section, so that I know what has to be done for each person. That takes a lot of burden off of me. So now I don't have to think about so much. All I can do is just look at the paper and say, with regards to education, what has to go on with this child? What has to go on with me? What has to go on with my husband? And I know that what's the highest priority. So I take that and I start to plan it. I start to say, okay, what's the next step I have to do in order to get that. Let's say I need to find a new school for one of my kids. I need to know what's the priority for this. So I have 15 things listed, but the highest priority is just starting to research schools. The next priority might be to start calling the schools to find out what they are, whether I can get a tour and start to sit down and talk to someone. Next thing might be to actually research the different the neighborhoods of the schools or different curriculums of the school, things like that. So I kind of look at what's the highest priority that I have to do on my list, and then start to plan from there. Now I'm not at the place where I'm like really organized with it yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there a little bit at a time. But the fact that I started it, I have one place to go. I used to make 15,000 planners, and I never really finished with any of them. I would always leave it and come back to it and forget that I made it and then start a whole nother one. And now I'm realizing how many times I started over, like 15 times, possibly more, that I started over. And it was like, okay, here's another planner, here's another planner, here's another planner. I'm going to start here. Not only realize I did this before and I actually am going backwards. So finally, I have a system. I have one place, one book, one location, one list for each person or one for each category. And it really has lightened the load off my head. And I hope that you guys can find your own planning system. My girlfriend also bought me a planner that I'm using to be able to help to, it's a weekly planner, and I'm able to like categorize my day. It really is very simple, and I'll show you guys at a later date what the planners look like. But I just want you guys like brain dump, as they say, like just dump everything out of your mind, get it all out onto paper, and then start to organize it in the way that matters and works for you. It really stopped me from being clogged in my brain. Like I really was just so frustrated with how to get things organized. And I'll talk about it in the next video of what happened once I actually started to try to get organized. I actually did start to get clogged and feel like I was like gridlocked, but I'll talk about that in the next video. So hopefully you guys find a planner system, work find as many systems as you can to figure out which one works for you, and then lock in on that one. Try to work it. If it doesn't work, find another one. If it doesn't work, find another one. If it doesn't work, make yours, because sometimes there's no system out there that can fix your problem, and you just have to make your own, which is what I ended up doing. So thanks for listening. Hopefully this helps someone on their journey to success. Bye.